going home.
Niemand is dat hoef je niet te zeggen.
So we thought that we would do a live. But if nobody was watching, then we will stop the live. So let's see if we get some viewers.
One.
And there's one viewer. The first viewer is in.
Hello.
Jessa, that's because you are there. Guys, we are doing a short AMA. It's
Three.
like 15 minutes ski lift, then some walking. So it'll be a 25 to 30 minute AMA. So ask me anything. You can also ask Jessa questions. The ski lift is stopping. So we will have a longer AMA. Is the sound okay? Can you give me some thumbs up for the sound? If the sound is okay, please let us know. Can you say something as well? First.
Hi.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi. Sound
Yeah.
good? Gezellig? Yeah. We're going to do an English one because Jessa needs to learn English.
Shut up.
So you can also ask questions to Jessa. Bitcoin not looking that bad, I must say. It's staying above 40k, which is of course beautiful today. We should break the 42,500 level and take it up to 44, 45,000 for me to become a little bit more bullish and to see Bitcoin going way up there. So Jessa, what do you think about Bitcoin?
Cool.
Cool. Jessa thinks Bitcoin is cool. She still doesn't understand the concept of Bitcoin. No, it is cool. Definitely cool. Nice view. Yeah, the backdrop is beautiful. It's a little bit cloudy today, but we did some nice skiing on top. There is a lot of sun, and now we just did a lunch. Do we have any interesting questions for today, guys? Is there any Bitcoin related stuff? Travel?
Are you coming to Holland? Yes.
Jessa is allowed to answer that question.
Yes.
When are we going to Holland?
Something in April.
Somewhere in April.
April.
So I think somewhere in the first week of April, we will come to Holland and stay there for some time. We don't know how long yet, but it
3
will
months.
be. No, it's not going to be
2
3 months.
My
It's
birthday.
maybe even not going to be 2 months, but definitely 1 month. Look the face.
No, my birthday.
No, it's not April 1st. The first week of April. So it could be
Oh.
like 7
On my
April.
birthday.
Maybe we should do a Dutch meetup in the Netherlands.
Is your
Vrottel,
trading
we have
bot still-
multiple trading bots. So one trading bot is the BFAT Pro and BFAT 3. The BFAT 3, that one is for free. The BFAT Pro, that one is the upgrade version of the free version. But these two bots are not up and running at the moment. We are upgrading them and they will become live in the next couple of weeks. Let's say it like that. Another bot that we use now is the Bitcoin Family Pro bot. That one is up and running. We have till now, I think, signed up, I don't know, 20 people, 30 people in the last couple of days. And they are all up and running and they are all making profits. That one will give you a 4% return of investment every month. So it's only 4% an average. So it can also be a little bit less or a little bit more. But the minimum investment is 0.2 Bitcoin. So that's the only disadvantage. But we're looking for a solution to that as well. Any other questions? Did you see another question, Jessa? King's Day. King's Day. When is King's Day, Romain? When is King's Day? My wife is also in the lift, but she's sitting over there. So yeah, is King's Day in May? I don't even know when King's Day is.
Thank you for
Koningsdag. Maybe we will still...
27 April.
27th of April, then we will definitely be in the Netherlands. So we could celebrate King's Day, Koningsdag.
No.
You can schmink yourself orange. Yes, we will be there with King's Day. 27th of April. Yes, we will be there. Is there a King's Day party that I need to
Yes.
go to? Is there a King's Day party where I get a VIP table to go to?
Wait. Jessa, do you have
Where?
the?
Do you have crypto? Pizza. Doesn't work. Nah, Jessa doesn't use their Bitsa card. No, she doesn't use Bitsa. She uses my crypto.com card mostly. She has a Bitsa card illegally because she needs to be 14. But she's using my card, crypto.com. She does. You
I
can
want
answer.
to.
Do you own crypto?
I don't know. Do I?
Yeah, tell them. You can be honest.
Yes. Yes. No.
Yes, Jessa. I taught Jessa and also the other guests when they are to not tell people if they own crypto because you might never know in our situation with the public attention and all that stuff. But all the kids do own crypto. They all do own a Bitcoin saving account where some Bitcoins is in for every kid. And she also plays these games nowadays in Telegram in our Discord group. And if you win them, you win family tokens. She didn't win a game yet, so she doesn't own
I'm
family tokens
busy.
yet.
I got 1,220 points.
Juna is better with the games. Juna already won 2 games, I think. So
She's just annoying.
She has family tokens now as well. King's Day for us is, I think, 6 years ago. So we will only celebrate King's Day if we don't have to wear some face diapers or use QR codes or all that strange stuff. Then there was no King's Day. If that is all open and free in the Netherlands, King's Day, here we come. You can sing the Dutch song. Nederland, oh Nederland. No? Do we have any relevant questions, guys, to today? Are you freaking out on the charts? Are you seeing Bitcoin dipping? Is there any? I don't even know what the Bitcoin price is at the moment. I think it's still 41 or 40,900. I think something 20 minutes ago. There's no other questions. Hi, everybody. Morning. Didi, have you ever smoked the good stuff? That one. I've smoked and used everything that is beautiful in this world. Let's say it like that. Just, do you know what he means? Have you smoked the good stuff?
Is that good?
No.
What then?
Weed.
Weed.
He knows weed, of course.
What is that?
But 40,900 is the Bitcoin price. So let's see, soon 41K again. If it comes to the good stuff that you can do in life, smoking, I would recommend ayahuasca. Ayahuasca, that is something that I really like. I did a few times. Wanneer ben je weer in Nederland? April. In April, we will be again in the Netherlands. And the last time we were there is almost over 2 years. So, yeah, looking forward to be in the Netherlands, in the free Netherlands again, not in the lockdown Netherlands. So let's see how it is over there. Let me know if we should do a Dutch meetup or something. Maybe a meetup in the south or something, and whatever. Well, Mother Aya, indeed, that's the one I'm talking about. At the moment we are skiing. Where are we skiing, Jessa? Sierra Nevada. Don't act as if you're a stupid kid. You're not stupid. That's her. She's playing this.
I know, but I don't know how to say it.
Sierra Nevada, Spain. Yes. We will do a meetup somewhere in the Netherlands. Is there a big festival? Maybe we can do the meetup at the festival. We just go all to the festival. Amsterdam, that was really fun last time. But I think we will be staying in the south, in Venlo City, because my wife's father lives there, and he has some health issues, so she wants to visit him. Jessa, what do you want to be, and how do you want to make money in the coming years?
I don't know.
What would you love to be?
Definitely not a mother.
She doesn't want to be a mother. Wat voor beroep bedoelen ze?
Werk.
Ja.
Something with animals.
Something with animals. She's always talking about taking care of animals and all that stuff. So probably it would be something with animals. And then she will accept Bitcoin as a payment. Hello, Australia. Yes, we are doing well. How is Australia? Please give us an update. How is life at the moment there? Can we come in? Can we go there? Is everything normal? Yes, I see a lot of feedback on the free, on the meetup in the Netherlands. I will arrange a meetup in the Netherlands and definitely will do something cool over there. She used to want to work with dolphins. Yes, there was a time that she wanted to work with dolphins. But I think she loves all animals.
Yeah, horses.
Horses. Nowadays it's horses. When you see Jessa skiing, it's like she's horse riding. With the legs a little bit like... But she's skiing better and better every day, eh? Love from Sweden. How much do you think Bitcoin will be in 10 to 15 years? So we are talking
1
2000...
million.
Definitely. I completely agree with Jessa. If we're talking about 10 years, we are talking about 2032. That's Bitcoin will be over $1 million per Bitcoin. There is no doubt There's not like, it's like zero doubt, in my opinion, that there is a Bitcoin price over the $1 million, because just you check all those tweets. There's like 58 million millionaires, and there's only 21 million Bitcoin. It doesn't even fit. There needs to be a high price on Bitcoin for everybody to own some Bitcoin. So yes, $1 million would be cool. Then you would be a millionaire.
Are
Yes.
we gonna film until we're home?
Yeah, of
or-
course. We're going to film while we're walking as well. I promised 25 minutes. So we're going to do 25
And
minutes.
So you still have to have 15 minutes.
Illuvium.
What do you think about?
I don't know. I don't really know Illuvium. My favorite altcoin at the moment is, of course, my own family token. That's also an altcoin. We have a family token. You can buy that one on Uniswap. We need to jump off. Oh, 1 second. Yes! Run, run, run. Ah. So the family token is my favorite one. At the moment, I really still believe big in paid network, because they are doing a great job. Other altcoins, of course, Ethereum, Litecoin. I saw John Kim posting something that there is a big team of Litecoin people coming together this week discussing something. So we might see him Litecoin pump. How many languages do you guys know?
Two and
So you speak Dutch,
English.
English,
Kinda. Hoe zeg je dan? Ik ben nu Spaans aan het leren.
she's learning Spanish, and she speaks a little bit German, aber sie macht es kein Deutsch sprechen. I speak the Dutch, English, German, a little bit Spanish, a little bit Indonesian. VeChain, good question. VeChain. Sander, I just sold my VeChain. I sold all my VeChains. The reason for that is that VeChain is collaborating with too many centralized institutions like governments to create blockchain solutions for QR codes and COVID shit. So that's not what I think crypto should be doing. So that's why I sold all my VeChain. And I will never buy them back. That's my opinion. So far, protests here, COVID, but not too bad. Queensland, nice and summer. Yeah, we loved Australia. We were there, how many years ago? I think 4 years ago.
Probably.
4 years ago that we were in Australia.
Probably.
4 years or 5 years ago we drove all the way from Sydney to Cape Tribulation. Oh, shit. With a camper. And that was really awesome. The kids loved Australia. All the animals, the people. I'm gonna walk on this side, yes? Walk that way. But, yeah, we are tired from walking the stairs. But after that, we also saw some other stuff in Australia that we don't like during the whole lockdown, but respect for the people that do like it. Any other questions? Thank you. Yeah, Da Vinci, great guy. Met him a few times. Had some fun in Dubai. Yeah, it's a good guy. You know, if you were able to tell people to buy Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $1, that's good timing. Jessa, what are you doing?
You're going right, left, right, left, right, left.
Yeah, just all the respect, guys. Some people like that cryptocurrencies are working together with centralized organizations. I'm a bit against it. I think I will go for M. Paid network. Yeah, I've already been talking about paid network for over a year. They went all the way to $6 and it came down again, like all other cryptos. But I know what the team is building. So at the end, those tokens that provide solutions and that keep building cool stuff for the blockchain industry, the price will come back.
I'm too
Are
small.
you tired?
A little
Are
bit.
you too small?
A little bit.
It's a pretty steep climb that we need to do to our house. Okay, I missed some questions.
Oh, really?
ApeCoin. Okay, 1 second. Xmera, Monero, yes. We also own Monero. Everybody should be owning some privacy tokens. ApeCoin.
I
Yeah.
don't know any coins.
ApeCoin. Let's say it's those coins that are dropped in these huge amounts. I don't know how to feel about that. I love the Bored Ape Yacht Club. I love the NFT industry. I don't know if it's healthy for these huge free money tokens that are be giving away. That gives me the feeling of the 2017 ICO period again, if you understand what I'm saying. Thank you, LJ. What the Yeah, your head is saying what the fuck. Yeah, Rotel. I had a lot of people buying paid at that 40 cent level. And let's see.
Mosquito. Pop.
1 second. CBDC's. Central banks digital currencies. Wow.
They're gonna mug for me.
There's no mosquitoes here.
There are mosquitoes.
I don't like them. Because it's just a replacement of fiat. But even more centralized and controlled. Because this one is then kind of almost directly owned by governments and central banks. So they don't need to distribute central banks digital currencies through the normal banking system. They can even skip that phase and just, directly distribute it to the people. And I think it's just another way for them to take control and power on the people.
Uh-oh.
Because if all tokens go digital, which is their goal with the central bank's digital currency, then that will be tied to your app. If you're vaccinated or if you're not driving through the red light, all these social things that you can't do anymore. And if you do them, the things that they don't think that you should be doing, they will freeze your
I gotta go.
central bank's digital currency.
My dog
Jessa's
is
going.
waiting.
Jessa's dog is waiting. So for me, I prefer Bitcoin over the central bank's digital currency or any of those other currencies. There's the dog. I need to go inside. Give me 1 second. Oh wait, I will stay outside. It's more quiet over here, guys. Okay, so ask me anything else. Let's see, what did I miss? So the central bank's digital currency, to be clear, it's just an alternative for governments and centralized institutes to take control and power on you, and I don't want that. I don't want it. Okay, thank you for that tip. ZK Panther Protocol. I want to check that one. J8. Do I see a new all-time high this year? Yes, I see an all-time high this year. I see, as long we are staying on the weekly, creating a higher low, which we still have, we are waiting for a new higher high. There's a lot of videos I make with this weekly chart where you can see that the Bam Bam indicator now is crossing bullish again. It even printed a long. And for me, it is till we go down below that previous low of 30K, 32K, I think now. On the weekly, I can still see a bull run coming. It is a different market than we are used to. We are used to this blow off top, but there is also some strange things happening, like these small jumps, like 30 to 60, 30 to 60. Maybe we'll continue this, but I think that the new all-time high will be definitely above 70K, and I think we will do definitely a 100K price before the end of this year. I know I also said that about the all-time high price last year. Together with me, many other influencers thought we would do 100K. But still, if you look at the stock-to-flow model from Plan B, it's still possible, as we do need to create an average price of 100K between now and 2024. So if we create an average price of 100K between now and 2024, there would be a period is needed above the 100K and a period is needed below the 100K. So for me, yes, I'm still believing in that we can create an average price of 100K between now and 2024. And therefore, I believe that the price should be going above 100K. I don't know if it's before the end of this year is, but I do know if it doesn't happen before the end of this year, the amount of time below the 100K level becomes too big to create an average of 100K, as then we only have like 1 year left above the 100K level. I hope it makes a little bit sense what I'm saying, because the stock to flow model is about an average line. So I think you understand what I'm saying. If not, I will make a new video about that, where it's a little bit more clear and where I don't need to hold my iPhone. Hi, good morning, San Diego. Good morning, America. IOTA, I still have IOTA, not many anymore. I was a very big believer in IOTA, but I don't see, maybe there are developments, but I don't keep track on all the developments anymore, because I'm lacking of time. I'm doing too many other stuff in creating communities and all that stuff, so that I can provide people of a different view of life. And at the moment, people are stuck and they want to change life, but they don't know how to change life or where to test if it is possible to even be happy in this new style of life. And that is why I want to create these communities where people can try it. You know, come live in Portugal for a month, or wherever in Blockchain Valley in Bulgaria, or maybe in Thailand, or on the island, the crypto land. And then just feel how it feels to live in a different way with different minded people that might think similarly than you about life, Bitcoin and blockchain. And that's why my focus is there, and I can't research all the projects anymore. Mr. Crypto, very good remark over there. There is, the world is a strange world financially at the moment, and also if you look at the rest of the world, of course, if you look at the flu period that we had now the last 2 years, be aware that whole COVID situation, flu situation, in my opinion, was very dangerous, and people thought the market were going to crash. We did create an all-time high during that period in COVID. And now there is a war, and people are like, nah, now the market is going to crash again. And, in the States and many other countries, they are just saying, oh, no, we will just print a little bit more money to save the economy. And as long as they keep printing money, I don't see these markets crashing. So I do see a shift from people in traditional markets into digital markets, because they all understand that these digital markets are the future. They understand that the physical gold is going to be replaced by digital gold, and the digital gold of the 21st century is going to be Bitcoin. So why not hedge a little bit into this? And that is the shift that you see. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they said, you need to have 5% of your capital in crypto. Nowadays, they say you need to have 20% of your capital in crypto. So these institutions are becoming smaller, and they understand that Bitcoin is safe and not a scam and all that shit. It's what they have been telling us for a few years in the media. So now they wake up and they start to buy. So I don't see that bubble popping yet, in my opinion. I do see the bubble popping in other parts of the economy. I do see inflation making people very poor. I do want to do. I'm still there. I'm going to go inside as I have Wi-Fi over there. Maybe that's a little bit more stable. So give me 2 seconds, because Wi-Fi is mostly more stable. So for me, that's why I'm going inside, because it's a grote verbinding. Give me a few seconds. Like this. Let's see if it is a little bit better over here. Let me know if that is a little bit better. I will also put it now on something more stable. I understand that you were kidding about VJing, but I'm just sharing my opinion, guys, and it's not that my opinion, but I'm just sharing my opinion, guys, and it's not that my opinion is the only opinion that counts. 1 second, I'm going to pull off my jacket. Jessa, Romain is going to take over for 1 second.
No, I'm busy. Why?
Oh my God. Just say something to people.
Hello. I'm not good at this. Hi, Jessa. Where are you? What happened with Daddy?
Behind me.
What happened with him while we were gone?
So Julie, so before we were going, I asked if everybody closed the door, and everybody said yes. So we left, but then we came back, and Teddy was locked in Julie's room because Julie didn't close the door right.
No, so he was really anxious when we came back and happy to see us. Okay, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done. That's how you solve it with a family, you know? You give the mic to the wife and then she does all the talking. I'm going to sit over here at the sound and the Wi-Fi. Okay, what did I miss, guys?
Something with stepping. Step.
Home sweet home, kakkeltje aan. Peace for this crazy world. London, yeah, I should go to London as well. There's so many places I still want to go, guys. What? No, I don't use Stepin. I think Stepin is the one the one that pays you for walking and all that stuff. Is that Stepin? I have heard about it, but I'm not using it yet. So tell me more about it. If I'm going to sit here and review it a little bit better. And that's South from Jessa. Yes, my T-shirt. Bye bye and buy Bitcoins. Yeah, it's a cozy place. It's not huge, but look, this is from the corner. So yeah, we have a couch, television, and we have 2 extra floors. So in total we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. And the view normally is beautiful, but now the view is like, it's cloudy again. So what do you think about Chiliz? Do you mean Chiliz, the blockchain that Socios is built on? I love that. I still have my Barcelona tokens, my Barcelona fan tokens. That is built on Chiliz. So yeah, for me that's a good blockchain that is connecting sports to blockchain, which in my opinion is really important. Sports has always been in history this connective thing that will connect a community to and emotions to something, if it is money or whatever, but this time it's cryptocurrency. So I really like that development that Chiliz is doing over there. I've heard many things about Theta. I don't own them. I don't have enough knowledge about it yet to buy it. I only buy that stuff if I really understand what they do and what they build. I don't buy it just for the hype. So I need to educate myself before I will buy that. And what else do we have over here? Nou, Martijn, niet klagen, jongen. Any other questions, guys? Oh, if you want, just ask. I'm bullish on Casta. People need to understand one thing very, very well, and it is, I'm not only bullish on Casta, I'm an investor in Casta. So I already invested in Casta as a company more than a half year ago. So that's why I'm of course also bullish. Why would I else invest a part of my capital in something that I don't believe in? I completely believe in Casta. I am even testing Casta at the moment, the app. I received access 2 days ago. I will make a video on this because I'm testing the app and it's working. I'm sending Casta, I'm sending Bitcoin to people already. So it all works. So for me, Casta is just another step that's going to simplify the use of cryptocurrencies for the people that still want to live with a bank account. I don't live with bank accounts, but I also use products like Crypto.com or Casta or WireX to spend my Bitcoins on a daily basis in restaurants or whatever. And Casta is going to be an amazing add-on on that. So for me, I stepped into it as an investor, and of course, I'm bullish on that one. No, we are now in Spain, skiing in Spain. Portugal. Miners are moving to Ethereum Classic. That's really cool. That's strange. I already invested in Ethereum Classic. Boy, that's like a long time ago. I think at the fork, after the fork, and that was. I still own them. I saw them dropping tremendously in value, but I still own them. I don't know. I don't know if people are going to move to Ethereum Classic. They had some big issues, so I don't know. I like that everything and crypto is going to go to the Formula One, that is going to reach millions of people, of course. I would have preferred crypto to play a bigger role in football, to be honest. It isn't at the moment. It's just a few teams that are playing with the Bitcoin logo or that have the big sponsorships. Formula One is really cool. You can see Carl the Moon and all these guys now investing in Formula 2 because that is, of course, affordable. Formula One is a little bit... that's another league if you want to be an investor over there, sponsor. So I really like this, that people are doing this because, you know, sports connects people. And we need to connect people to this new technology that people are still afraid of. And the more people hear the name crypto, Bitcoin, other cryptos, the more they will trust it, and the more it will be normal for them. And the more it will become normal, the more easy it will be for them to use. And the more they use it, the bigger the market becomes. And in my opinion, that will drive all the prices up in the future. That one, I have a question. When will the Bitcoin film be finished? I never said something about a film. I can still not say anything about it. I'm going to continue for another 5 minutes. Then we have 40 minutes. Good enough for today on this beautiful Monday. Yes, we will definitely do a drink one day and then talk about, for example, Telcoin or any of the other ones. Guys, I'm not a hater in crypto. I am a believer. I'm a believer in decentralization, and whatever crypto it is that is going to decentralize the world in a way, I'm gonna be supporting that one. It's very strange because I need to look there to read all the questions, but the camera is there, so that's maybe I should turn around the screen, but I think it will crash then, won't it? Yeah, it won't. So, I'm going to take a sip of my hot chocolate. while I wait for the next question to pop up. I told people that the live would all go be live around after 6, but I felt like doing it in the lift. Thanks, Martijn, for watching. Let me know, because I see a lot of Dutch people. Do you prefer me to do these Dutch AMAs again on YouTube as well? I stopped doing them, but I don't even know why I stopped doing it, just because of the time pressure, I think. But if you want me to do these in Dutch, then give some thumbs up or leave some comments. Did you do these Dutch AMAs, the VMAs in Dutch, vraag mij alles. Then I will start to do them in Dutch again as well, so once a week or something, for the Dutch community, so that we can talk about everything. Okay, that's one for the Dutch. Angelo. My favorite country, I think, still is Thailand or Indonesia. I'm an Asia lover. I love Asia. For me, Asia is just affordable because it's really cheap, and I like the quality you get back for the amount of Bitcoin I need to spend. So, I can do a lot of massages for 1 Bitcoin. And I can eat a lot of healthy food for 1 Bitcoin, and I can rent a lot of beautiful villas on the beach for 1 Bitcoin. So for me, Asia, the climate, the people, the kindness, the food, the adoption, I think I would be choosing between Indonesia or Thailand, which were my favorite countries. If it is up to the wildlife, I've never seen something that beautiful like Australia. If it is up to some parties and all that stuff, it's also Thailand. Mexico is also awesome, beautiful community over there. So there's so many countries that I still need to visit that I should be making a top 5 some days and then share that one. Willie is selling his house and will go all in. I would never do that, but I would now. Man, don't get stuck. I think people start to ask me, what would you do now? Would I go all in again? I would definitely go all in again. And there is another reason now than the reason that I had at that time. The biggest reason for me now to go all in would be flexibility. If I see what is happening to the world, economical, but also war, everything, the deglobalization, everything that I see happening makes me want to stay flexible. I don't want to get locked up in a country or in a situation where they can pressure me to do stuff. So for me, the main reason to now sell my house would be that, to be flexible, to see what is going to happen between now and 2030. And if I don't like what is happening in a certain place, I want to be able to move. And if I have a house and a mortgage and cars and all that stuff, I won't be able to move. I'm stuck. And the more this inflation is being forced and created upon us, the more you will get stuck. Because the more you will to be working to earn some money to survive. And I choose the other way around. I choose to own nothing but cryptocurrency, have that capital working for me while I enjoy life. They can't take a house from me, they can't take cars from me, they can't take anything from me, and I will only have that capital work to make a certain capital every month that I can live freely of. So, complete different mindset, but I think a very important one for the next couple of years. So I believe in flexibility, and I think that crypto is providing the tools to do that. These shirts, you can buy them on our website. If you go to YOLOFamilyTravel.com or to the BitcoinFamily.com, you will find a link to the store. These are like 10 euros, 15 euros, and they will be sent at your home in a few days. So this one is Bye Banks Buy Bitcoin, and there are so many others. We have a shitload of shirts on the store, in the store. Do we have any other questions? I'm kind of having fun. Should I continue? Should I continue? If I should continue, then make some noise. Chris, ooh, very good question. Do you hold XRP? No. No, and I will never hold XRP. If I hold XRP, it is because I get paid some commissions because people are trading XRP on one of the exchanges that I promote the links for, and then they pay me an XRP, but they will be, bam, exchanged directly into another coin. XRP, for me, is the most decentralized currency that is hand-picking nodes. It's like, I believe in XRP as a replacement for the SWIFT, so I believe in it as a beautiful banking tool, and the banks will be using XRP, and many other centralized institutions probably will be using the Ripple blockchain for replacing SWIFT. But nah, that's completely against all my values in crypto, the decentralization of the world, you know. So bye bye to XRP for me. Michael, yeah, you know, I need to be very honest. It sounds like Klaus Schwab, but the only difference is I already did it like 7 years ago now. So 7 years ago, I already saw that it would be very important to not own anything to make myself happy. And I read some papers during those years, and many of those people were saying the same at that point of life. And that's why I thought by myself, if this is going to change, and if it is going to be this control state that will combine the social credit system of China, you know, with the monetary system they created in the EU, do I want to live in that? Do I want to be depending on those people that want to create that world? And I didn't want to do that. That's why we changed life. Hi from Slovenia. Hello Slovenia. How is Slovenia? Didi Schwab. Didi Schwab. Hey, wie geht's dir? Ich muss alles verkaufen. Wiebe, to be very honest, the life that we are living now is way cheaper than the life we were living before in the Netherlands. I must not exaggerate. To be very honest, last year, the bull run year, we spent a little bit more. Because Bitcoin was going up, and then you get euphoric, and you always promise the kids, you know, we need to do a step back till that we get the bull market. And when we get the bull market, we will show why we took that step back for some year. And that is what we did last year. So 2021 was a little bit more expensive. We did a little bit more luxury stuff, and we did a little bit more traveling. But for example, the first 3 years of traveling were around 30 to 40,000 US dollar per year for the 5 of us. And that's including insurance, that's including travels, flights, diving lessons, whatever we did, everything we did. So if you calculate that back, that's around 2,500 to 3,000 euros a month. We couldn't live with 2,500, 3,000 euros a month 6 years ago in the Netherlands. I can imagine that it is now even way more expensive because of the inflation. Because my friends are telling me, Didi, be prepared. If you come to the Netherlands, nowadays you pay 9 euros for Bacardi Cola. And I'm like, you're joking. Nobody pays 9 euros for Bacardi Cola. And he's like, Didi, just in normal bars in Venlo, you pay 9 euros for Bacardi Cola. When I left the Netherlands, we were still paying €5.50 to €6 for Bacardi Cola. And I already found that really expensive. So I can imagine that people can't live a life now of 2,500 euros per month anymore in the Netherlands. We still think if you just travel in a normal way, normal houses, the quality you are used to in the Netherlands, so not like backpack, but also not like villas, 3,000 euros a month is an easy way of living. The 30 to 40K was traveling through 40 countries, so that's including the flights and everything else we did. So that's not only Mexico. Mexico was one of the most expensive countries we have ever been. Mexico is way more expensive than many other countries that we traveled. That's in the bear market. We traveled to Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Philippines. These are the cheap countries should be spending time in the bear market. In the bull market, you go to Mexico or to Europe. Insurance, Ilko Venema, it's very simple. You have international insurance. Down below all my videos, there is links to the insurance companies that we use. The insurance that we are paying now is cheaper than the VGZ in the Netherlands at that time, for the whole family. And we are covered even better than we were at the VGZ. So also insurance. You need to understand that we, all of us, we grow up in a certain environment. And all the rules and the playbook of that environment is what you are educated to. And you believe that these are the normal rules and the normal things. And that is what is told to you your whole youth that you spent in that environment. The moment you step out of that environment, out of the box, you see that the rest of the world is different. It's very simple. For example, in the Netherlands, you get child support, kinderbijslag. If you have 3 kids in the Netherlands, you get around, let's say, 400 euros every 3 months. If you have those same 3 kids in Germany, so that's like 2 steps from Venlo, you are in Germany, you get 800 euros a month. That's 2,400 euro every 3 months. That's 8 times more than the Netherlands. So these differences are on all things. We think we need to be insured, we think we need a pension fund, we think we need to do extra saving for the pension fund shortage, we are told all that stuff. But in the end, it's all a lie, in my opinion. Let's see if there is pension funds in a couple of years and all that stuff. Tulum was very expensive, very beautiful. We stayed there for 3 months on the beach in a hotel. So yes, we know it's very expensive. Mexico is not expensive, it's the Riviera Maya. Yeah, of course, I need to agree, Rafael. It's the Riviera Maya, it's expensive, but even in the smaller villages, we needed to pay 3 to 4 euro for a pizza, for example, margarita. In Mexico City we were, and in some villages around Mexico City, still 4 or 5 euro for pizza margarita. In Bulgaria you eat a pizza margarita for 3 euros. That's Europe. So for me, Mexico was not. It was more expensive because we chose to live indeed in the Riviera Maya. I need to agree with you. But if I would spend the same amount of time in Thailand, in the same big villas that we rented in Mexico, on more beautiful beaches, with some people working for me there and bringing me food and all that stuff, that would be like 1/5 of the price of Mexico. That's why I say Mexico was not that cheap. Yes, we were in Serbia. We even stayed at a Serbian family for a midweek. We slept at their place. They were self-sufficient, so they had their own chickens, the goats, everything, and we stayed there. They cooked this amazing soup for us in Serbia. It's cooked on fire with this huge pot, and it's a reddish. What was the name again? Burkash or Burkash, something like that. It was a traditional Serbian soup. We had it and we stayed. We liked the people. People were really nice. It was kind of a shock for us to understand and see that the people that we stayed at, they already survived 4 wars. I can't even imagine how it is as a guy from the Netherlands to have been in 4 wars. That family we stayed at, they were in 4 wars. Really strange situation, but we really liked Serbia. Yeah. I do speak a little bit Bahasa Indonesia, so sedikit. I want to go back to the Moluccan Islands again and stay there for some time to really learn it, because my father always told me when I was young, you need to learn to speak Indonesian, and I was always, no, I need to play football. So I was only on the streets and doing all that stuff, and not listening to my father that I need to learn and to speak Indonesia. So my Bahasa Indonesia is really a little bit sedikit. I can still count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that stuff. Aku cinta kue and all these things, of course, these simple things. I'm using crypto.com, the card. I'm using Bitsa card. It's a Spanish product. I really like it. I have been using Wirex up till the moment they asked me for proof of funds. I told them I don't have any funds. And they were like, but you're depositing? I said, yeah, but that's my Bitcoins. Sama, really. So for me, that was the moment that I decided to stop using Wirex. I really liked their project and their product, but I don't like when they start to ask me where my funds is from or where my income is from. You shouldn't care. You should care me using your product, trading commissions that makes you able to pay your employees, and you don't ask me where my money comes from. Why the fuck? I pay taxes. Stop with this. So that's why I switched to other card providers. Casta, by the way, will have this card as well. Hi, Boom Boyo, and all the other people. I'm talking longer than I will. Okay, I will continue another 10 minutes, and I have a full hour. That should be enough. How do you live your lifestyle and also have a car? I don't have a car. The car that we have now, that we are driving, the Bitcoin Mobile, the Bitcoin Land Rover, that one is not registered on my name. I'm an open book, guys. I don't have anything to hide. It's not registered on our name. We could be buying a car at the moment, as we are now officially registered in Portugal. So we have this number in Portugal. I don't even know how it's called, but that number you need to have that number to be able to buy a car. So yeah, we could be buying a car. We are even doubting. I'm doubting of buying a car because we're going to drive to the Netherlands, and no, in the last 7 years of living a very minimalistic lifestyle, we have never bought a very expensive thing yet. And the kids nowadays, they're like, oh, why don't we own a good car, a nice car to drive through Europe and all that stuff again? So yeah, thinking about buying a car. We are doubting between the Range Rover Sport, I think RSV or something. The kids also like the Lamborghini Urus, but I think I don't want to spend 300K on a car. That's I think it's idiot. But so we won't be driving a Lamborghini Urus. I missed some questions. Sorry for that. That would be amazing, Mladen Petov. We will definitely come to Serbia again, as it is a perfect place to stay also for when we go to Liberland. And post-production, to own a car, there's many tricks. So there's many tricks. The law and all the rules that you are taught are normal are not normal. There is always a flaw in the law that makes it possible to you to solve something that you think it says impossible. So when you live in the Netherlands, they will tell you it's impossible to own a German car because you can't drive a German car when you're a Dutch person, blah, blah, blah. Everything is possible. You just need to become creative and think outside of the box. And I think that is the most important thing for living the life that we are living, that you need to be able to think outside of the box. If you're stuck in the box, you won't be able to survive 7 years of traveling all over the world in the way we did as a happy family. You will get divorced. Something like that. Glinbert Juliana, if you know a location where we can lease a Urus for Bitcoin, let me know. Because to be very honest, I'm talking to two car sales garages. How do you say this? So I'm talking to two of them in Portugal, and they are all both prepared to accept Bitcoins for payment of the car. So that is also a reason why I'm thinking about buying a car in Portugal now, because they are accepting Bitcoins as a payment. And I can make a kick-ass video out of this, and I just would love to spend Bitcoins instead of exchanging Bitcoins back to fiat, pay them with fiat. Nah, that's not how you educate people to step into the world of Bitcoin. I'm using Hank at half of the. I'm using Blue Wallet as well, and I think it's safe. Yeah. Samadhi at the moment our principal residence. So again, the first 6 years of our travels, we didn't have any residency, we didn't live anywhere, and since a year now we live officially, or we are registered officially. At least my wife and I are, we are registered in Portugal, and Portugal has a 0% tax on crypto. Do we have other questions? Yes, the kids are doing homeschooling, but we started with unschooling. So we started first with unschooling to not give the kids any schooling stress anymore because they need to de-stress from the schooling system. Then we went into homeschooling, so trying to educate our children every day what they need to learn, like writing, reading, calculating. And then after that, now we have a combination of homeschooling and online schooling. And the link of the school that we use is also down below in all the videos. It's called Galileo. And they guide your kids through those subjects that you as a parent maybe can't guide the kids. So that's really cool. Again, lease. If you let me know where to lease it with Bitcoins, I'm open for that. Would I take the risk at the same Bitcoin price? Would I take the risk now? You need to understand that the reason we took that decision in 2016, 17 was that we wanted to change life. So the main reason was changing life, decoupling from the whole hamster wheel life that I was taught that was normal. That was our reason. We want to switch that lifestyle. And to do that, we just came up with the idea, let's use Bitcoin for this. Because if you switch from the lifestyle, you don't have a job anymore, you don't have an income anymore, you need to focus on something that makes you happy, that can even maybe provide you with an income as well. And we thought Bitcoin could do that. So not only because of the increasing of value, but also of the community and of the products and of everything else. So that is why we did it. If I would be in the same situation now again in the Netherlands, feeling like shit because of the life, I would do it again and again and again. I would sell everything again because in my beliefs, Bitcoin in the next 6-7 years will go above a few 100K per Bitcoin, and in 10 years maybe to $1 million per Bitcoin, maybe even earlier to $1 million per Bitcoin. So we are now at 40K, and to go to $1 million, we need to go times 20, even 25 to be calculating. So yes, why wouldn't I be prepared to take the same risk now? I would sell the house, I would sell the cars, I would sell the shoes, I would sell the company, I would take my pension funds, I would invest everything at Bitcoin at 40K. And when Bitcoin would go to 200K or 300K, that would be already times 5, times 7 of my capital. Where can you times 7 your capital while you enjoy life to the fullest? That is Bitcoin. So yes, I would take the same decision now again. This is my Bitcoin tattoo. And over here, this is just Asian. And on the back, I have my Ori. So when I'm in the Netherlands, I need to do another tattoo. There's a guy, Rocky, I think Rocky in Eindhoven, he has a tattoo shop. He invited me, so maybe I will do something cool there. Can I lease it in Switzerland without living in Switzerland? That's the question. When you are in the Netherlands and you got invited for Dutch TV, do you want to talk about your Bitcoin life like you talked on Dutch TV when you left? Of course. If I'm in the Netherlands and I can come on TV again, I will go there and I will talk about my Bitcoin life. But we don't need a Dutch television for that. We are creating something ourselves that even bigger than the Dutch television. The second asset that I'm saving next to Bitcoin, I don't think there is another asset that I'm saving. I do have a shitload of Ethereum, but I'm not saving it. It wouldn't hurt my feelings to sell my Ethereum. It would hurt my feelings to sell my Bitcoins. Halloweenify, good question. Am I worried about the EU digital ID and the vaccine? I don't want it. I don't want it as well. We are still not vaccinated. We never want to be vaccinated, and we don't want digital IDs. Let's see. I know one thing for sure. I will be out of Europe before June, and before the decision is going to be made about that ID. I don't want to be stuck in Europe when that law comes into play, and that I won't be able anymore to fly out of Europe without having that ID. So I'm cautious. We are cautious as a family. Okay, guys, that's exactly an hour. That was, I think, enough for today. I hope you really enjoyed this live again. If you did enjoy it, give it some thumbs ups. If you want to me see some do my English is really good. Hè? If you want to see me do some Dutch AMA's, zodat ik gewoon Nederlands kan praten, veel makkelijker, then let me know also in the comments. Like I said, I'm going to do these lives like twice a week, I think, nowadays, because people seem to enjoy it. Thank you for listening, for watching. Hopefully you have a very beautiful Monday evening. I will. And see you next time. Maybe see you tomorrow again in a nice video about Bitcoin price. But again, the price is moving around the 40K, and it's not like it's really boring. It's boring at the moment. Have a beautiful evening, guys. Thank you, and see you next time. Bam.